that?
We just got to get the information from Ms. Cranberry now.
Yeah, we'll talk to her.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock. It's time to call the Mount Pleasant Municipal Planning Commission to order. We'll start with the invocation. I'll ask Robert to do our invocation, and Brother John here to do our pledge, please.
We would bow in, please. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, Lord. We're so thankful for this day, and thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for watching over us, protecting us, and keeping us safe. Father, we ask as we handle the business here on the agenda tonight, Father, that it be beneficial to the city of Mount Pleasant and its residents. And Father, we just ask for your protection as we leave this place and carry us home safely. We love and we give you thanks in Jesus' name. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 3 is approval of the agenda tonight. We're going to do a little something different at this time, forego all the Robert's rules and stuff. At this time, we're supposed to have an election of our officers for the chairman, vice chairman, and the secretary. So at this time, I'll open the floor for any nomination for the chairman for the planning commission.
Your current chairman is Mr. Marshall.
That's correct.
I nominate Mr. Marshall if he'd like to do it again.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any other nominations at this time for the chairman? If not, we'll have a vote.
Want to do a roll call vote?
Let's go.
Mr. Hunter?
Aye.
Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Okay. Ms. Graham? Aye. Mr. Hildner?
Yes.
Okay, now I have, the floor is open for a motion for the vice chairman. At this time, it's held by Mr. Eric Hillary.
I make a motion to nominate, continue with Mr. Hildner.
I second it.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote for that as well. Mr. Hunter?
Aye.
Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Ms. Graham?
Aye.
Mr. Hildner?
Aye.
Third and final is the secretary. At this time, it's held by Ms. Graham. I make a motion that we continue with Ms. Graham as secretary of the planning commission.
I second.
I have a second.
And we'll do a roll call vote again. Mr. Hunter?
Aye.
Mr. Marshall?
Aye.
Ms. Graham?
I guess.
I like it.
Mr. Hildner?
Aye.
Okay, I appreciate the confidence and everyone's given me, and with a good group of people that we work with here,
We got a lot going on.
and got a lot going on, and I hope we'll continue going in the right direction. At this time, item number 3, we'll have approval of the agenda.
Make a motion that we approve the agenda.
We got a motion.
I second it.
We got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes carried. Number 4, approval of meetings. The prior meeting, this is December the 30th. This is the special call meeting.
That's not the ones they put in the packet.
Not the one that's in the packet. I apologize.
Yeah, it's the November one's
Get the
in there.
November ones in the packet.
I had looked at it, what you emailed me and stuff.
Gosh, I'm sorry. That's my mistake.
So do you want to just put off approving those till the next meeting?
We
and
can
do
do-
two?
We
can do two.
I hear a motion that we defer the approval of the meeting of
The
our
December
December
meeting.
30th to the next meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Just go to the next meeting.
Yeah.
Number 5, plat approval. I'll give this over to Robert.
Thank you. And I apologize.
Not a problem.
My mistake there on getting the wrong minutes in your packet. I do apologize for that. So the plat approval that's on for tonight is for the Section 3 of Sugar Creek. We have been working with the engineer and the owner, Alex Seaman. Actually, he's residing here in Murray County now. He moved here from California and met him this evening at 4 o'clock, as well as the engineer. The plans, we addressed, there were several comments that we had when we sent out to the engineer. Also, there were some utility things that need to be addressed as well. Mr. Rhodes and his firm worked diligently on it, and prepared a new set tonight. Of course, the construction drawings, we have no, yes, these are ready to go to the board.
You haven't had a chance to review the newest one,
Haven't
right?
even had a chance to review them. So I'm asking the staff and the owner, at his request as well, Mr. Seaman did indicate that this board consider deferral until the February 11th meeting. So everything could be tightened up on the plans. We could get our review done, give us ample amount of time to do our job before the final plat actually comes before the board. So that is what the request is from staff and from the owner and engineer to the board tonight.
That's good, that's good. I hear a motion that we defer this plat approval to our next meeting.
I would rather make a motion that we defer it till the plans are ready. They may not be ready.
Might have
next
to go
meeting.
meeting by meeting.
But,
But I have no problem with it being in February,
Yeah.
but if we say we're gonna put them on February and they're not ready again.
Well, at this time, if they don't have it together,
they have to start the process. They have to start the process over.
they'll
after
have to start the
February.
process
I'll have to
over.
pay for it again.
Basically, we're obligated by law, when a final plat is submitted, to review it within a 60-day time frame. So that's the reason we're asking for the deferral tonight, because when the initial plans came in, it's going to push that 60-day deadline.
We have to grant them this.
We have to grant them that deferral.
That's fine.
But they are aware of the fact that if they come before us in February and those plans, for lack of a better word, are not bulletproof, construction drawings have not met all the compliance that need to be met, plat will be denied from this board.
We start over.
We start over
Good
at that
start,
point,
yeah.
so.
Will I second it?
I have a motion and a second
Yeah.
to defer this to the next meeting. Plat approval?
Yes, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay. Second, and Jennifer, okay.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes, carried.
So I just have a question though, why is it like you say Alex Seaman here, but back here it says another name?
It's owned by a partnership, actually, but Mr. Seaman is the primary within the partnership.
These guys are all from Big Bear, California, and Mr. Seaman's already moved. He's built a home on Hampshire Pike, so
And he's
he's
actually
already
living
living
here.
here. The other people are still
They're still
living
in
in California,
California, so,
going back and forth.
It's made up of three different people and.
Just like a group of
and,
investors?
Mm-hmm.
over
Well, and they have some construction.
They were
knowledge,
building
too.
homes in Big Bear, California.
Okay.
So they're aware of
Oh,
the
they
development
come to Mount
process.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
And we were gonna make their lives easier.
Next to that wine resort.
My son was a big bear over Christmas.
Okay. So they're looking forward to lots less rules and regs. So when people complain about rules and regs, they are from California and it's crazy what they have to deal with.
Mhm.
I can see that, yeah. All right, number 6, rezoning request.
There are none.
Number 7, annexation request.
There are none, Chairman.
Number 8, site plan approval request.
Same, there are none.
Okay, number 9, old business.
Old business other than what we just talked about the construction plans. That's
Okay. Number 10, other business. Anything from the staff, the commission here? Number 11, board and staff comments.
Just kind of give you a heads up for our next meeting. The paperwork has been submitted. We have a rezone request that will be coming before the board, as well as a site plan for Hoover Mason property, and then possibly
Is
this.
North Main.
It is. The
You have
rezone
a
is on the...
rezone, you have the monofill, and you have the neighborhood.
Yeah, so...
February will be
Hopefully
fun.
I'm sick next month.
Better not be.
Be a big agenda next month, so I just wanted to kind of make sure the board knew tonight that would be forthcoming. So you'll be getting a lot of documentation, a lot of plans, and
We're
we'll...
just gonna post our phone numbers, right?
So, yeah, I just want to make the board aware of what's coming up. So.
Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Of course, we don't have any citizens' comment.
Correct.
Number 13, do I hear a motion for adjournment?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion second.